Guys came out to do just a brief walk, you know. My son wanted to come to the park because I guess he wanted to ride his bike today. But it felt so good. Yo, I'm going up these hills and valleys up in South Mountain Reservation up here in Jersey, and it feels so good because I think it's like 81 degrees and the humidity is not high at all. So you know what I do, right? Vibing. Trust me. It feels so good. I came up the hill and even though I look like this, I look like a burnt lobster. I hardly feel anything. And I know I'm going to feel it tonight when I go home. But it feels good, man. It feels good. So if there's an opportunity for you guys to go outside today and do a little walk or a little jog, yeah, man, do so. I hear the birds. So peaceful, right? Every now and then you will see a jogger coming by or just people taking a walk outside, but other than that, this is how it is. So peaceful all around. Yeah, I can hear the plane up there, but that's expected. Probably just catching up to me. Hi, sweetie. Man, a few words. Yeah, man. The vibe's nice, you know? And the beauty about it is that this is what Vernon and I like. This is what we like to do, like walk in the woodland area. And then you have my son with his bike and he's opposite us. Not opposite us, parallel us on the paved road, you know, riding, and he can do a good 2 miles, and by the time he catch up to us at the meeting point, him can lap that about 3 times already, you know. So he gets to have his fun, we get to do our thing, and then we meet up and then we go back down and go home, right? We're hoping to at least get 4 miles today, considering the journey that will come up. So we basically walk down to where the river runs, or walk against the river for about a mile and change, and then half a mile up the hill. And now that we're up the hill, we are going across again, but from the top of the hill. So that's like another mile. Then we're going to walk down the hill again, that's another half a mile, and then walk back along the river to go back where we came from originally, which is another mile. So that sounds like about roughly 4 miles. Would that be a little below or a little bit over? So, yeah, man, may I enjoy the vibing. So this was supposed to be our meeting spot. So yeah, we meet. So this is the name of the park. It says, these trails are maintained by the South Mountain Conservancy, South Mountain Reservation, Stewardship, Advocacy, and Public Engagement. And you can also donate. See, they have a thing here. You can use your phone and capture that image and join, donate, and volunteer. Cool. And then you see these colors, like all over the park, they have different colors. They have red, they have yellow, white, green. It's basically directing you and telling you where the paths lead and where you can meet up on certain other section of the park. It's very helpful, and that's how we learn how to maneuver around here, because I remember the first time that we came here, right? We went up to the flat, where the asphalt road is, where people just jog or maybe ride their bikes and do skateboarding and stuff. And we keep hearing about the waterfalls. And, you know, maybe in Jamaica and anywhere the waterfalls is, I want it, especially in the summertime. So we went over there and we walk, and we're all the way up on the hill, you know, and we're looking, and we're trying to follow the map, but we didn't understand the map at the time. And we meet up on 2 ladies, and then we asked them, hey, you know, we're looking for the waterfalls. And I said, come on, and they started telling us how to get there, and then they realized that it sounded kind of confusing. So they said, you know what, we're going to go with you. And let me tell you, the distance looks so far, right, hon? That every minute we keep asking these ladies, how we almost reach there yet, how far, because let me tell you, at one point I was willing to turn back, and we were going downhill, And I was willing to turn back and come up the hill because I don't know how far we're going to go. And on top of that, we have to walk and come back up because we park the car up on the hill, right? And we're going. All right, we reach down at the bottom of the hill. Huh, we just did 3 miles. Okay. Yeah, so, finally we got down to the bottom of the mountain and we saw the water, the river. And I said, all right, then if there's river water, that means the falls are too far away. We keep bothering these people. How far, how long, how much more further, how much more further. Let me tell you something. Finally, when we get there, it really wasn't anything to talk about. It really wasn't. So when we get there, remember now, there at the time, rain wasn't falling or anything like that. I know I ran a favorite lobster, like my sister would have said. But so I couldn't enough expect water. I can take off my shoes and put my foot in the water and feel nice and refreshed so I can continue my journey because now I have to walk up half mile now. You understand? You see how the road stay. So I forget my stick. I have to find a stick because I really couldn't do it. Because by this time, walking 2 miles up top, then coming down the hill, going across there, coming up at the treacherous side of, because the lady gave me the option and she said, there's some rock kind of stairs that you could climb up on that is a bit easier than you just climbing up on the side of the mountain. Here, adventurous Carleen. Now let's try the side of the mountain. So let us crawl and go up. Crawl. I wouldn't even turn and look behind me so to say if I fall, where am I end up? And by the time we reach up that side, now I'm up on this kind of road again. If I ask you a stick. And then from there we realized that the next time we're gonna do this, park down at the bottom, walk up, and then walk back down. It's much easier walking back down. So that's what we've been doing every time we come over here. We park down all the way down at the hill and hike along the river. And if we decide that here now we want to be adventurous and climb the hill, then we climb the hill. By the time we reach up, walk across again, going down, it's much easier. But yeah, back to the waterfalls. Yeah, back to the waterfalls. So let me tell you, I couldn't even catch a cup of water. I couldn't even catch. You can tell that there's a falls there, but because we didn't have any water for so long, it dried up. So it's not a waterfall that continue running even if it doesn't rain. It have to rain for you to get the full effect of it. So honestly, to me it's worth it when it rains and you go up there and then you see how powerful it come down and run into the river. It's beautiful. But like now, when I go down to the bottom, then I will show you guys. So this is one of the many crossroads that is in this place. So again, the colors on the trees kind of help you to navigate around and see where you are. So if you know that you come in on yellow, look for anything that says yellow to know that you're on the right track to get back out. You understand? So that is going across to one direction. That's going back up where we came from, but over further to my left, and that is where we're just coming from. So now we're heading downhill. See you down there. So I'm sorry for Jigs because he had to carry up that bike up the hill because he couldn't ride up the hill. And the hill too steep for him to ride down the hill. But him did get enough riding space because down at the bottom it's flat and it's level, so him can ride through it, So you have the mountain bike, we can deal with that level of gravel and all kind of stuff going on there. And that's my honey going down. So today him decided not to wear the knee brace, and it seems as if going down this steep hill is giving him a warm time. So I was told earlier to remind him next time, which I always do. But I said, okay, honey, I will. Yeah. Also along the trails, they have maps and show you the colors too. that help, like I said, help you to navigate around and to decide which trails you want to go on, which is steeper, which one meet up where, and all of that. So this is it right here. It's kind of, see? So you have the yellow, the red, the brown, and then you can see where they meet up, and the arrow right there is where we are. Yeah. All right, now I guess Mr. Man find a way of utilize that bike. So yeah, so right here, this one going crossway, this is also another crossroad. So earlier up top, I was on the yellow track. I came down, and the one that I come down on is brown. They don't have, well, you can't put brown paint on brown trees. So brown is the main trails, and everything else branch off of it. So this is yellow now, and it come all the way from down there. At one point, yellow and red will meet, and it go up all the way up in the hill, and in the hills. And let me tell you, the yellow trail is treacherous. It's not a fun place. It's not a fun place to hike, especially when it rains. Yeah. Hello. Breaks it, baby, breaks it. Ah, Jesus. So guys, we are finally at the bottom of the hill or the mountain, and we are heading towards where we parked the car. But if the rain was falling, or if the river was had any water in it, you'd have heard it. As soon as we come down, you'd have heard it. But it's dry, to be honest with you. It's very, very dry right now. So the only thing that we can enjoy is the breeze that we are getting, and just a quiet time. So first I'll be down, because family really give him a hard time. And I guess Jacob, you rode all the way come down the hill?
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay. Still feel tired?
I mean, I didn't really ride it. The bike just did it by itself.
The bike just did it by itself. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we're at home now, and it was good. It seems as if we're gonna do about 4 miles, so it's not bad at all for a Sunday afternoon. All right. So I'm just gonna continue listening to some music, have some chat up with hubby. All right, so the tracker just said we did 4 miles. So yep, 4 miles it is. Don't get no better than that today. So we'll go home now, fry up some fish, cook up some rice and peas, and just relax for the rest of the afternoon. Tomorrow is a holiday, so we have another day for rest up to. So until next time, peeps, one love.